$3,881.94 profit in just 2 hours. No luck, no FOMO, no guessing, just predictive price action doing what it does best. This one trade on GNPX didn't just pay, it doubled my reset account balance in the single trade, and I'm about to show you exactly how that happened. Even after a pullback so deep, it would have knocked most traders right out.
Most traders chase, I track. They follow alerts, I follow volume. This isn't hype, it's structure. And I'm using one trade a day to turn $500 into a brand new high-end adventure trek that'll pull my side-by-side through the red rock trails. I'm Susie, and this challenge proves how powerful trade a day can be when it's built on structure and price action. And here's the exact moment when I saw the reclaim.
The alert for GNPX went out in Discord at 5:45 a.m. Mountain Time. We were looking at the chart with three things that grabbed my attention. Volume was exploding. It had already made a 74% gain in pre-market, all while holding the daily 34 and 50 EMAs. That tells me we have a confirmed trend shift, not just a random spike. I entered at 48 cents at 6:26 a.m. right after price had proven the intraday 46-cent level as solid support and reclaimed the 34 EMA. That gave me a tight 2-cent risk with a minimum reward requirement of 6 cents per share potential. But I saw something bigger on the chart than just 6 cents profit potential. I saw a daily 200 EMA, which gave me a high probability target. So I set my stop at this 46-cent level, and after my entry, we got this annoying sell-off, and it sold off, and it just kept selling off, and it kept selling off all the way back down to not only my entry, but to my stop, right at opening bell. And a lot of traders would have panicked somewhere along here. But look at the structure. Volume was defensive, not disruptive. And the minute 200 EMA was acting like a brick wall. So I stayed confident, not emotional. I was confident in my trade thesis. I still was looking at this daily 200 EMA target. And that decision to stay with this trade and maintain my trade thesis because my stop held paid off big. Price reclaimed every level. It marched through the Discord institutional levels and it hit that daily 200 EMA target of 72 cents. And then from there, it built on that daily 200 EMA perfectly. And support kept climbing all the way up to $1.10. And price printed that high on lower volume. And then we started to see this stalling at $1.06. And as price stalled there after seeing that high printed on lower volume, I locked in profits and exited at $1.06. That was a 121% gain for $3,881.94 in just 127 minutes. Now let's talk about what would have destroyed this trade for a small account trader, the MACD. See those two sell signals? The first one hit right as price was building momentum. The second one triggered before the real move even began. Anyone trading on lagging confirmation like the MACD would have been forced out twice. And when you only get one trade per day on an all-cash account, that's game over. Our predictive asymmetric strategy, it doesn't react. It reads intent. And that's how we hold through false signals and let probability do the heavy lifting. You don't need another indicator to tell you what's already happened. You need to understand what's about to happen. Predictive price action isn't reactionary. It's structure, volume, and intent. That's how you trade with clarity instead of hope. Did you know that most 200 EMA tags during the first 30 minutes of the trading session are liquidity resets? They're not trend reversals. Institutions often use them to reload positions, while retail traders panic out. Knowing that one fact can completely change your results. If you've ever watched a perfect setup turn red for a few minutes and then bailed too soon, only to see it explode right after you've left, you're not broken, you're just missing context. Start journaling what you saw and understood, not just what you felt. Confidence comes from logic, not luck. So what key takeaways can we learn from today's trade? Hold when your trade thesis is still valid. Lagging indicators lie. Volume doesn't. Predictive structure lets you trade objectively. And when you combine that with asymmetric compounding, small accounts grow really fast. And they grow clean. Today's trade added $3,881.94 to the truck fund, bringing it to $144,755.94, all from starting with just $513 about 40 days ago. And my asymmetric reset account, it started the day with $3,213, but it ended the day with $7,095.84. That's a full account double in one trade. This strategy works because the math and logic work. If you learned something new from this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you don't miss tomorrow's highly educational and predictive price action lesson. And remember, my mentoring program is still discounted, but only during this small account truck challenge. Once the challenge ends, so does the discount. So if you're ready to learn to trade with clarity and confidence, join us today while the discount is still valid.
So guys, if you're serious about leveling up your trading game and achieving a 95% win rate in your trades, join us today at MomentumStockTraders.com. And here's everything that you get when you join. You get live trade guidance with me. I walk you through the logic of every single setup every single day. You get our custom stock scanners and our pro charting tools to help you spot the really big moves before they even happen. You'll be part of an amazing private Discord trading group and community, and this is where the action happens. You get AI-powered alerts so that you know when things are starting to heat up. And you get those amazing institutional levels, not the retail zones. These are the real moves where the big money enters. You'll also get full trade breakdowns every day. So you're not just following, you're learning. You're learning the why behind every single trade. And best of all, you get real-time, one-on-one mentorship from me personally. That's personal, one-on-one support inside a tight-knit community of serious traders. And guys, this is not a copy my trade service. This is real education, real trade guidance, and real results. Because here's the truth, guys. If you're copy trading, you're just reacting to somebody else's click, and that's not a strategy, that's panic, and you're already in the game too late. Our edge? Predictive chart reading and volume logic that fuels the action, not reaction. That's our edge, profit, not panic. And the members inside our group are crushing it every single day with structure, clarity, and confidence. In fact, this challenge that you're watching right now, it's my personal mission to grow a $500 account to a brand new truck, one high probability trade at a time. So if you're ready to stop second guessing and start trading with confidence, head over to MomentumStockTraders.com right now. And if this video helps you, be sure to click the like button and subscribe for more free educational video content. And hit that notification bell because that's the only way you'll know when I upload a new video. And remember, fuel your momentum, steer your focus, and drive it all the way home. And I'll see you in the next video.